Young man, that adventure reminds me of a time in my youth. So you see, I woke up from a tavern after a long day, and I went to get some supplies from the merchant. And then I found my heading. See, we weren't going for money or emissary flags. We were going across to bring the joy of Christmas to everybody upon the Sea of Thieves. So we sailed away across the ocean and went to the shrine of the coral tomb and slid down this long-winded water slide. We solved puzzles and we put loot inside the mermaid statue to pick up later, but in our loot-blinded haze we forgot the player's ship in the distance that we never even saw. It was a tough battle, but, in the end, we always prevail. I wouldn't be telling the story to you now if we sunk. But then we got the blue flame, the green flame, and the red flame. We tried getting the white flame as well, but there was no lightning in the air, no static electricity. Since we had no traction in an everlasting storm, we decided to go storm chasing. That means we had to go through the territory where the person was before. In that territory, we spied a ship sinking at Daggertooth Outpost. I searched for him from tent to tent to tent to tent. It used to be tents everywhere here at Daggertooth. To this Christmas, the story of that crew haunts me to this very day, simply because I don't know it. We even checked for emissaries. There's one gold hoarder and one Order of the Souls. There was literally nobody here, well, other than us. Not until I spotted somebody fighting Flameheart the Scourge's forts. 30 minutes in, I would do anything just to get that pink flame and complete the Fort of the Damned. But everything doesn't go so simple. You see, my friend, Lego Mario Boy, shot himself out of a cannon at the person we were fighting.
I've done it.
And he ended up doing it, getting the pink flame and getting progress.
I think one.
You have it? Bring it back to the ship.
We've done it.
Hold on, I'll show. We had done it indeed, Lego Mario Boy, but I don't know a single ship that likes being shot at, so there was some retaliation involved. We manned the cannons with fire bombs and cannonballs, but we barely even hit them, so I went for a boarding attempt.
Why not?
He's not ladder guarding.
I'm literally that far away from the ship. Their ship.
I shot him.
These people used very choice words for the most wonderful time of the year. With their anchor being dropped, it was pretty easy to start to outpace them. Then, finally, we sailed into the storm in an attempt to get the white flame. You got it! After getting the white flame, we needed a ritual skull to start the Fort of the Damned, but I didn't see any skeleton ships in the horizon, and they have the highest chance of dropping one, until finally I spied one. It was off in the distance, and we needed to go fast. We got that skeleton sloop in our broadside, and got a swift end to the reign of that skeleton crew. Is ramming them really the best idea, you think? After that epic naval battle, we gathered all of the loot from the seas, but there were no ritual skulls. We were slowly going insane. No ritual skulls meant no Fort of the Damned, and I didn't want to sit around doing nothing, sailing around the seas randomly. But then, a phenomenon happened. Seas merged together and new threats entered the Sea of Thieves. And considering an experienced member of the Reaper faction came along, we decided we needed to head towards our burying destination with great haste. Heading to our burying destination of choice, Sharktooth Key, we removed all of the threatening aspects from this island, and made it a clean slate for burying. And with the amount of treasure we had, the radial was filling up quickly with treasure maps. Also, just a little secret, I hid some supplies on the island. You can probably still grab them if somebody hasn't storage crated them all yet. We have the Sharktooth Key hoards, and it's probably still there since nobody checks the quest board. And that's the joy of Christmas, giving and not expecting any profit in return. We burned our ship and waved as it sank down to the depths. But what's the story behind this? Why are you telling me this? And that's the importance of this story. I gave it everything I got just to expect no profit. That's way different from pirating nowadays. I miss the days where pirating was fun and you didn't do any of it just to get profit in skins for your cosmetics and all the other things you can add to your ship. This is just going to be the future of the Sea of Thieves. With Flameheart and the Athena's Fortune's new conflict, it's become more of a naval battle simulator than anything else. That was why I took so much pleasure into getting something that wasn't even for profit.